think I'm okay. Uh-oh. Am I good? I don't want it to fall, y'all. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, that's okay. Hey Jay, what's going on? Jay, listen, when you told me about they had took all the dog food and the cat food out the stove, child, let me tell you something. I pulled this truck over to the Family Dollar to make sure Ripley got some food. Girl, I went and got him two boxes of food. When you said that they got all the dog food out the thing, I was like, oh no. That's just taking it a little bit too far. Girl, I can't be out here and Ripley ain't got no food. Good afternoon. Hello. Listen, you all, I want to give you a live report what's going on out here from what I see, my perspective on the highway. Girl, IKEA. Girl, Jay said that they was taking all the dog food out the store yesterday. Girl, now you know. Ain't nowhere in the world. Listen, I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about what's going on. I'm up here in Pennsylvania, and let me tell you something. It is like they're not going to be selling alcohol after, I think, midnight tonight, okay? I think the state of Pennsylvania is stopping the sale of alcohol and tobacco and cigarettes. I think that's it too. So I just left out the store, and people have lost their mind. Yeah, they're not going to be selling alcohol after, I think, 9 o'clock or midnight tonight. I'm up here in Pennsylvania, and this is what the lady was saying. So, if they haven't killed the virus by then, they gonna kill it. They gonna kill it after a while. Okay, I don't know how you gonna have a shutdown with all these people, and they ain't got nothing to drink. Hold on. I hope they ain't giving me a load. See, I told y'all, every time I go live, LTI gonna send me a load. They like, oh, she got some free time, huh? She got some free time. Let's send her a load. Another thing, wait a minute. I wanted to talk to y'all about, yep, they done sent me a load. Girl, they getting me out of here. They are getting me out of here. I'm going to the yard. So, I'm going to start on it in the morning. I don't know. Maybe I can leave right now because I ain't under the... I'm not under the hours of service. I'm thinking about getting out of here now, okay? Because it's a little strange feeling up here in Pennsylvania. It ain't like when I was down there by Tennessee and all them other places down there in the South. Up here, it's a little different, okay? All the way coming up I-81, is it Interstate 81 North? The truck stops are full, y'all, all day today. I don't know if people are scared to move or it's just because it's Sunday, but I would have expected, since the stores need to be replenished and restocked, I would have thought that all the trucks would have been moving, like they would have been gone. But from the time that I got up this morning, all the way passing all these truck stops up here, they are full. Okay, so it's like nobody's moving. So I don't know when y'all gonna get y'all products. Okay, maybe they'll be moving out tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, so maybe I guess everything is going to start opening up or whatever the case may be. But as far as the truck stops are pretty much full. Trucks have been like sitting there all day from what I can see. Okay, there's been movement out here, but the majority, I would expect that trucks will be empty, like especially during the daytime. And since we have so much since we have so much sunlight, I thought we would have been rolling, but a lot of them are not. There have been some talks about, and the reason why I want to get out of Pennsylvania is because tomorrow, yeah, the reason why I just told my son to head home because he is in Lake City, Florida. So I told him to get on the road as soon as possible to get to Biloxi. And the reason why I told him that is because there's talks up here in Pennsylvania that they're going to be closing the state borders. I don't know how true that is, but they're saying that the only people that are going to be able to get in and out the state is going to be truck drivers. Okay, so I don't want him on the road. I don't want him in Lake City, because if the state shuts down, they're going to do it for a period of time. Okay, so that's why I told him to go ahead and head home. I can provide for him better in Biloxi than I can in Lake City, Florida. um and I think what they're going to do, don't quote me, this is just my opinion. I think what they're going to do is they're going to start using the way stations as points of contact. Like, you're only going to be able to get, I think they're going to set up the way stations as checkpoints. Okay. I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to set up so we may see not too many people on the road after a while. There's a lot of people traveling. I thought that people would be at home. People will be waiting for all of this to clear up, but that's not the case. There's a lot of people out on the road still. But to me, it's going to be some more strict changes that's coming down the pipeline that they just haven't told us about as of yet. Okay. But yeah, the lady in the truck stop just told me that she said that they wasn't selling any cigarettes or alcohol after, I think, 9 o'clock or something like that. Actually, they're going to be closing at 9 o'clock. So if they're going to be under mandatory closing, the only people that may be able to get fuel and stuff is going to be commercial vehicles. Exactly. People ain't staying home. No, they're not staying home. So, when I was going to the truck stops today, people was just going about their normal day. There's a lot of people out there that, shouldn't be traveling, I guess. And they're going to implement more rules and regulations for you to move about. Okay. So that's why I told my son to get home now. I was just reading on the website that Pennsylvania is, let me see. Do you think it's possible? Hold on one second. But I called my son, y'all, and I couldn't get in touch with him. But I sent him I sent him a message on Facebook for him to get his behind to Biloxi, Mississippi right now. And I don't care how he got to get there, but he need to be on the road going home, because I can provide for him more, and I won't know how long they're going to not allow you to get out the state. Now, I don't think that you won't be able to like travel around in the state, but it looks like they may possibly, and this is just my opinion from what I'm looking at up here, that the only people that are going to be able to be moving in and out of state is going to be truck drivers. Okay. And they're probably going to have some sort of checkpoints or whatever at the way stations to make sure that we're fine and we're okay. And but if you're non-essential, and I think I'll be okay because I'm refrigerated, so refrigerated is going to be considered essential personnel. Okay. Let me see where I'm getting. Well, it's just up here. Like, I just was talking to people up here in Pensacola. Now with the alcohol, if you go on Pennsylvania, what is it? I just posted it on my page. I just shared it. So Pennsylvania Department of Alcohol, and is it Department of Alcohol and Tobacco? If you look on their page, on the Pennsylvania Alcohol and Tobacco page, it will show you that they are no longer selling alcohol and I think tobacco. But yeah, and then when I went into the truck stop a few minutes ago, she was telling people that. Okay, so, or they're going to sell it until they run out. After that, they're not going to have any more. I don't know. But other than that, it just gives me like a little eerie feeling up here. I didn't feel like that when I was in like Tennessee and all that kind of stuff, all I can think about is I don't want to be up here. Okay. Um, our vape juice, we're gonna need to stock up. Oh, you talking about your husband, Jarvis? Yeah, it looks like the Northeast is going to be locked down pretty heavy. That's why I want to get from up here. Now, the thing I do also want to talk to you all about is if they're putting us in harm's way, you know what I'm saying? Because we're going to have to deliver. We're going to have to bring supplies and food and all that kind of stuff. We're going to have to deliver up here. So, you know, I don't know. Let's see. Since you sent me a message on Face, it's going to be a riot. Justin, why is it going to be a riot? They don't drink like that up in Pennsylvania. 410 trucker. You live in Pennsylvania. You heard anything about the ban on the alcohol? Okay, well, Pennsylvania is not. Well, I'm not saying it's the the hub of the Northeast. I'm just saying that it's going to be an issue of alcohol and tobacco. So that's what I was saying. And possibly there may be some kind of lockdown on traveling, okay? So that may be coming because they have to stop this some kind of way. And it's going to be kind of impossible for you to stop it if you don't ban travel in some kind of way, okay? You're going to have to limit people's ability to... my brother-in-law enforcement, yes, the liquor store. Joe Wilson says his brother-in-law is is law enforcement. Yes, the liquor stores will be closing for 2 weeks. Nothing about closing the road and traveling, okay? I guess they will make that once they put it under a state emergency. It pumps the most freight tomorrow. Be a day to name your rate. 410 trucker. I'm saying the same thing. We need to see increases on prices in our rates to move this stuff. Right now, it doesn't look like truck drivers are too excited about moving anything. There was a lot of people. There was a truck that delivered some paper goods to Big Lots here in Inglewood area, Inglewood, Crenshaw, and Manchester today. I heard the banks, yeah, and what I read also in the article, you all, was let me see if I can share my page out because I don't feel like doing 2 videos. Let me see if I can share to Facebook. Okay. Another article that I read was what else I saw, that what's going to kill us is not going to be the coronavirus. It's going to be people are going to go bankrupt, spending all the money in fear, and they're not going to have any money to survive. They're not going to have any money to pay their bills because they've been spending all their money in fear. So watch your spending, okay? Watch your spending. We don't know what's going to be going on. We don't know what they're going to be doing. We don't know how the prices are going to affect us. Let's see. You can buy all the... Larry said, well, Larry, you better stock up there because they may be putting a ban on alcohol and tobacco. Stock up for 2 weeks. Let's see. Famine. Don't know how true it is, but I just got news flash on my phone saying President is going to invoke the Stafford Act in 48 to 72 hours, which would mean mandatory quarantine for everybody. Y'all, I'm getting out of here in the morning. Let me see. At least I'll be by the yard because this load is going straight to Edwardsville. So at least I will be by the yard. They done already gave me my load. Thank you, Carlos. Okay, it says it's ready now. Hershey, PA, and drop trailer ASAP at Hershey in drop trailer ASAP in Hershey in Edwardsville, Illinois. I'm ready to go. I don't want to be up here. I'm ready to go. So I wonder if I can, but then I don't want to get on the highway tonight. I think they're gonna stop the sale of guns too, Jay. So don't think that you could go get you a gun, because they're gonna stop the sale of guns too. I read an article that they will be stopping the sale of guns. Okay, because we know how folks get when they ain't got the alcohol in their cigarettes. Okay, so if they ain't selling alcohol and cigarettes, they darn sure ain't gonna be selling no guns. All right. Let me see. But it's toilet paper that's the problem. I don't think after this time, after we fill up the toilet paper this time, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Okay, I think everybody done learned their lesson and they through with the toilet paper. They gonna have to move on to something else. But I do think Walmart did say, I told y'all this morning, Walmart said that let's see, oh, all, yeah, the Asians got the guns. You better. Yes, Larry, I'm trying to get out of here ASAP, because it's a different kind of feeling up here. I don't feel right up here. Let me see. Declared, hey, come on, Mom. He declared national money to free up funding. Don't make it more than what I know. I don't know what it is, but the thing is people are spending because of a panic, and they're going to be running out of money. They're not going to have money for stuff, and it just doesn't make any sense. Now, should you quarantine? Yes, quarantine. But this is not something that, is going to be a big fatality. You may get a little sick, feel like you got the flu or whatever the case may be. And a lot of other things that I'm seeing, you all, is that a lot of other things that I'm seeing, y'all, is that there are people being sent home and they don't even have the coronavirus. They got like maybe a cold. They got maybe a cold, or they got maybe a something else, but they still being sent home to be quarantined for 2 weeks. So whatever it is, we're gonna have to do something for 2 weeks. I know that they're gonna do that. I know that they're not going to just let us just run around here, okay, continuing to spread the coronavirus all over the place. They're not going to do that. They're going to have to put a stop to it. So in order to put a stop to it, they're going to have to take some measures to make sure that it is contained, okay? Even though we're not going to die from it, at least the people that are normal, and at least the people that are normal and don't have immune problems and all that kind of stuff, at least we're not going to die from it. But people are going to be getting sick and not feeling well, and it's going to be a problem for elderly people and people with underlying conditions. I could imagine on eBay that prices are going up. Let me see. They will be spending soon. If I remember, that's still 1%. Also, if y'all paid attention, the Federal Reserve just lowered interest rates. But I was also talking to people on line about trading. Right now, it's too early to trade. It's still a bear market. That means it's still a seller's market. So we got to wait and see where this goes. Right now, I'm not trading at all, okay? Because you don't know what's going to go on. It's going to take a little bit of time for it to stabilize and see if it's going to go back up. Hopefully, what we're thinking is that, since the Federal Reserve lowered the interest rate, hopefully the dollar will go back up. But hopefully the dollar may go back up, but we don't know. You just gotta wait. So if you're doing anything that's like USD JPY, USD CAD, whatever the case may be, just wait. That's what I'm doing. I'm not trading right now. But you can still make money in the market if you want to. Another thing is, what else? Let me see. If you if I'm in PA, better have my truck in Carlisle. I already got my load. I already got my load. As soon as I turned on the load came right through. It never fails. As soon as I turn on live, they got a load coming for me. Okay, because they figure I got time to talk. So if I got time to talk, I got time to run these loads. Okay. Um, but the roads are pretty clear. I haven't been on I-81 in a long time. I just forgot how hilly I-81 is. I'm usually coming across 80. I'm usually coming across 76. They aren't no, they're not going to shut down the trucking industry. Not at all. Not by any means. But it's like right now, I didn't see a whole lot. I thought it was going to be like all trucks was going to be on the road. Like we was going to be like at maximum capacity and every truck was going to be moving. But not today. Not that I saw. Okay. I didn't see that today. Maybe tomorrow everybody's going to wake up and we're going to all have loads come to the truck and we're going to be out of there. But as far as right now, I'm not seeing. It's just a normal Sunday, and usually the truck stops empty out. Usually the truck stops empty out. About 8 7 8 o'clock in the morning, till like 6 or 7 in the afternoon, but today I didn't see that. I didn't see that the trucks was doing that. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Johnson that was up here. Mr. Johnson is a truck driver that watched my channel, and he has his own authority, and he has 3 trailers, and he just doing it. And also he's running his has a little brokerage as well. So I ran into him up here in PA. Shout out to the person that I saw in Oak Grove on I-81. Shout out to you. I walked up in Petro and he said, Diva. I said, what's going on with you, baby? How you living, honey? But other than that, y'all, I just was coming to you. I'm gonna go to bed early. Larry say rates should go through the roof. Yes, it should, because they want us to move this stuff. We need to get the product there. We need to get this shelves restocked. Hopefully Walmart will have a little bit of respect for our time, because we don't want to be sitting and unloading dock. I know y'all got workers too that's probably tired and all that kind of stuff, but we don't want to be sitting in the dock, okay, waiting hours and hours and hours to get unloaded. We need to be out of there and on to the next one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. The manufacturers need a little time to get all the products and stuff back together. But hopefully they developing a plan right now. They developing a plan. Well, Jax, I will be out here on the road. I ain't going nowhere. I don't know how long I'll be out here on the road, but I ain't going nowhere for a minute. Been running a little temp for the last 3 days. I have to shut it down and go home. Okay. Well, you be safe. These seeds are the worst. That's what I'm saying. These Walmarts, they want to get full, but you know what? They don't want us parking on they don't want us parking on their property, and they don't want there are people are out here in LA, and they don't want us parking at their DC. So you got to pick and choose your battles, Walmart. You want us to come and restock and bring everything to you all. You're gonna have to make some exceptions for us, because we're gonna need a place to sleep. Once we run out of hours, if we are stuck at your facility longer than time allowed. Is it allowed? Yeah. But I did see a lot of trucks parked at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Don't boot our trucks now. If we trying to get the freight there, please do not boot our trucks. Okay? It will be on and popping if y'all are booting our trucks. That will be so disrespectful. Yes, unfortunately now it's the time for us to be trying to get a pay raise. Okay? Every time, like the guy said, I did a video. He is from Biloxi, Mississippi. He from the guy that just went. Well, when you see me down there, and I would go to Hopkinsville, Kentucky. When you see me down there, you holler at me and let me know. Um, but the guy that did the TikTok video went viral, y'all, and he is a driver from Biloxi, Mississippi. Okay, I think his name is Clayton Claiborne. Y'all can look him up on TikTok. He did a video. You better tell him, Just Teach. You better tell him. I ain't got time for that. That's right. Maybe we get Just Teach. Maybe we could get him to drive this truck. Okay, we might can get him to drive this truck. Ripley, get out. It's time to switch some gears and pull. He looking like, I know you ain't talking to me. Temp services already hiring for forklift drivers. Yes, time you can get a job in the warehouse right about now. You could get a job in the warehouse right about now. You can, there's a lot of things that you could do. Now, another thing I would suggest too, if y'all not doing too well out here, want two of y'all get on the truck, okay? Get y'all on the load board and get some of the medical loads, okay? Somebody go park their truck, get the that medical load. Y'all was asking me where that medical load was. It was on the Landstar board, okay? That's where it was. It was on the Landstar board. But yeah, you might want to jump on the truck together and make some money that way. But yeah, up here they masked up here. Down there we was just using sanitizers and happy-go-lucky. Let's see, do I have someone to drive my truck once I have it paid off? I think so. People been lining up to drive my truck, and that's one good thing that I'm glad of, you know, that there has been a list of drivers asking to drive my truck, and I'm so thankful for that, that I really don't have to look for a driver. That I don't have to look for a driver, because it's going to free up money for the driver, because there's no truck note, but we still have to make sure we pay the maintenance on the truck. So, but yeah, they've been hitting me up about selling my truck. They want me to sell the truck. They talking about, Diva, how much you want for that truck? Go to the house and I'll just pay you cash for that truck. But it's been really good to me. Let me see. It's been really good to me. But it's like 39 degrees up here, you all. I just wanted to come and just talk to you for a minute. I'm going to go to bed early tonight because I want to get up really early and get out of here. If you can't get any hand sanitizer, just get some hand lotion and a bottle of what? Of Everclear? Everclear, ain't that alcohol? Where am I gonna find some Everclear? Is Everclear? Is that alcohol you buy in the store? Is that like rubbing alcohol? Everclear. I don't know. But other than that, let's see. The price of fuel, y'all better. Yes, the price of fuel went down, right? It's done gone down. But y'all, I don't want to be up here. Okay, I'm gonna be getting my butt out of here ASAP in the morning. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to Edwardsville. I gotta pay my truck off. I gotta go give them a check. I want to make sure I know what my balance is. You talking about Everclear, the alcohol, like the drink, like what is it, 101? That kind of like the alcohol, like the liquor store alcohol? Where I'm gonna get that from? Like, I'm just gonna have that on the truck and mix it with and tell them I was trying to make some sanitizer. That's go. I did see one way station open up here on my way on I can't go to the liquor store now. You trying to get me in trouble. I did see one way station that was open up here. I know. They done pulled me over and they like, well, Miss Truck Driver, what you? I said, look, I got the Everclear because they told me on YouTube that if I mix the Everclear with the water or something, it will be a sanitizer. I don't think that's going to work. I really don't think it's going to work. Oh, mix it with lotion. Everclear lotion. I'm going to have to, no, I ain't going to try that one. That's something I'm just not going to. I got some soap. I got some all kinds of stuff. I went and got some food from Dollar General. There's a Petro on I-81 that you could walk to the Dollar General, and I went over there. They had everything that you need in there but toilet tissue. Pop open some champagne. Not right now, child. I'm so scared. No, honey. No. Briefly, what's that? What else? The old-fashioned brown Listerine, Clorox, bleaching rubber alcohol is a good sanitizer. You have to wash your hands anyway. Yeah, that's what I've been basically doing. Just kind of keep it. And then it's kind of really easy because I'm like the only person on the truck. Tyler said that. Tyler, look, they about to have me mixing up everything. I'm about to have a little concoction. They talking about get some champagne, buy some liquor, put it with some lotion. Y'all gonna have me in trouble. Let me see. Did you tell you on YouTube and get caught? You get a ticket? No, I ain't finna do, Lord. No, Lord. They shut the buffets down at the truck stops, like the petrol. I know up here at the petrol on 81, the buffet wasn't open, so I had to order my food, and you know they was wearing gloves and all that, cause so they trying to take every precaution they can. Let me see, come for 20 and go and stop there. And when these loads go out, let me see, no iron skillet, no buffets. The iron skillet is open, but you just have to order your food. You can't, and you know what else was popping? I went to, can you see Ripley? Yeah, come here, Rip. What's that you got in your, what's that, Ripley? I got something in his hair. Come here. What's that? Come here. What in the world is you done got yourself into? Come here. Let's make sure you ain't. Say hey. I'm gonna take him to I'm gonna try to take him to go get groomed. Hopefully we could do that in Edwardsville. You want to go get groomed? Huh? You want to go get groomed? But hopefully we could take him in Edwardsville to get him groomed. But Ripley, I gotta put some sanitizer on for you too, child. I don't know. You've been out there in the grass. We're gonna get a little sanitizer for you too. A new Love's truck stop is under construction on Highway 41A at I-24. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see. Together. Miss Rita, I got a call tomorrow, so you can get in school. Hopefully, we could go ahead and get you in school. I know they will be having class tomorrow, but I want to try to hurry up and get you in school before they do all this lockdown stuff. But if they do a lockdown, I think it's going to be between the states. But I think you will be okay in the state. But But yeah, we need to make sure that we get you in school. We got people going to orientation that may be effective if they ban the travel. If they ban travel for 2 weeks, I'm trying to get y'all in school as soon as possible, because if they ban the travel for 2 weeks, y'all ain't gonna be able to get the orientation and stuff like that. Um, a truck drive. Yeah, this is a time for us to shut down and just not move until they start paying us better or whatever the case may be. But we don't want to take advantage of a crisis. You know what I'm saying? Because we wouldn't be better than them jacking up the prices to whatever. Um, Hopefully, at a later time or whatever the case may be, when it comes time for when we talking about truck drivers pay and how much we make on the road, hopefully the general public and the Congress people and all that will really take us under consideration to make sure that we are paid appropriately. So when is the best time to call me? Call me tomorrow about anywhere after like 9 or 10. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get up early, about 6 or 7 o'clock, to get out of here. I'm going down there to Palmyra to pick up my load. It's already ready, so I won't have any contact with anybody. When you go to Hershey, you really don't have any contact. They're gonna have the paperwork. um, they're gonna have the paperwork at the guard shack. They done already gave me my trailer number, so all I gotta do is go hook up, get my paperwork, and then head on to Edwardsville. So the only thing that I'm getting out the truck for is fuel, and to go to the bathroom. I got food on the truck, and I will be headed and drive as far as I can to get to Edwardsville. But the weather is like 39 degrees. Yeah, call me after about 10 o'clock. And that should be good. I should be able to answer. But if you text me, y'all don't get mad at me. Because if you text me or y'all say y'all send me messages like email and messenger and all that kind of stuff, and I may see it, but I can't respond to it because I be driving. So if y'all see me like look at it or whatever the case may be, don't get upset if I don't respond to you, because I'm just driving. That's all. The best way to get in contact with me is to actually call, and a lot of times I'll be on the phone, but call me back. Just call me back. It's nothing personal. My mind be going 50 million ways, so I be dealing with a lot of things, and if I don't answer, just call me back. Somebody said they've been trying to get in touch with me for over a week. Child, they were trying to get in touch with me for over a week. That's a shame. I need somebody. I really do. I'm working on it. It's going to happen. Hopefully we'll go home on the 25th. And good night. Headed to Budweiser. Ida, girl, Budweiser. Which Budweiser are you going to? Brown sugar. You try. Lord Jesus, have mercy. Please. Call me. I'll pick up. $1.56 to $2 an hour will be good for us. It should be more than that. We should be getting more than that, right about now, especially with these emergency products. Are you still recruit every day, all day, every day, all day, every day? I am recruiting for 50 companies. Yeah, so I'm trying to get everybody in orientation before they shut down. Traveling. But y'all, they're gonna have to put some kind of travel ban on. You're at CFI. How you like it? I sent a lot of people to CFI. And I haven't had any complaints. The only complaint I had is like their mouths. Something was going on with the mouths. But as far as being a good company, a lot of people like going over there to CFI, especially if you're new getting in the industry. The energy is real. But other than that, y'all, I just wanted to come and just give y'all a little perspective from the highway as a driver out here on the road. A lot of y'all are home. Jax, okay, call me. LTI for life. That's what's up, Ricky. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get as many people over here as I can before I get up out of here. Um, yeah, that's the only complaint that I'm having right now. I don't know what's going on with them. But they're hanging in there for some reason. Ain't nobody called me yet saying that they was ready to move, because all they gotta do is make a phone call. If it get too bad over there, I'm gonna be moving them. But Shanda says she just left CFI. She was there for 3 years. See, a lot of people stay there for a while. The only issue that I have with CFI is the pay, y'all. That's the only thing. It's good for a start to be starting, because you can get your experience over there. But after a year, I think drivers should be making over 40 something cent. Nobody ever has anything bad to say about them. The only thing that they may say is if the miles get low. But as far as them being a good company, um, as far as them, well, give me a call. I'll get you up out of there. Um, as far as them being a good company, they're a good company. It's just that the pay, that's the biggest thing. And when the pay is low and the miles are low, then you're not going to be able to keep your drivers. That's it. But I mean, it's a good company, but when people ain't making money, they're gonna have to go. You can't blame people for leaving if they not able to feed their family. So if they want to keep their drivers or whatever the case may be, the biggest thing is to either make sure that they running good or increase their pay. But as far as them being a good company, people like it over there. I don't have hardly any complaints from CFI. The only complaint I have is that the miles are a little bit low right now. So I don't know what's going on with that. But if that doesn't change, people are going to have to seek elsewhere. But yeah, I'm going to go. A lot of people want to go local. So maybe I can pull all my companies together and give y'all a list of local opportunities that I have. So if y'all are interested in them, you'll be able to apply for them. Do I handle places out of Wisconsin? Yes. I have over all of them over 50 states. So I got flatbed. My flatbed companies are P&S, LCT, London County. Is it London County Transportation? It's like LCT, MCT. That's a flatbed company, and I got somebody over there that's doing really well. That's all I have to complain. Yeah, it's the miles. Yeah, I know. So either with the miles, either you're going to wait until it picks up, or if you're not seeing it get any better, then you may have to move somewhere else. Once you have a year experience, I feel like you should be making over 40 something cents a mile. We shouldn't be out here in this industry, especially in times like these, making under $1,000 a week. We really shouldn't. So I'm trying to work with some owner operators in the industry, and I really want to teach them if they about their numbers, because about getting drivers in the truck. We want to make sure that we get you drivers that's going to stay with you, and a part of that is to be able to get them home time and to be able to get them pay. So you really got to watch your overhead when you're trying to get a driver in your truck. What are some of the good local companies that I would recommend? You may not agree with me on local, because my local would be my mega carriers, because they have local accounts. For example, an experienced driver may not go to CR England because they figure CR England is a starter company. But if I was looking to go home every day and I lived in Palmyra or close to Palmyra, I would work at CR England, because you're going to be at the terminal, and you'll be able to go home every day. So another thing is, if you wanted to go home every day, I would look at a Walmart account. And a lot of Walmart accounts, Swift has a lot of Walmart accounts. So, you may be an experienced driver that has over a year, but when you're looking at Swift, you're like, I don't want to go to Swift. But if you can go there and get a local job, then that's something I will look for. Um, and a lot of those jobs, you just go out to the what's the name and come back sometimes. Um, US Express will have, they got some local accounts. It just depends. What I would look for when I'm looking for local, I would look for distribution centers in your area, because if you have a distribution center in the area, you can get a shuttle position, and you can get a local, because they have local people coming out that distribution center. So that's what I usually look for. If you're in a major city like Dallas, Atlanta, um, Chicago, places like that, it's easier for you to get a local position. I would also maybe look at some ports. Ports are local. I'm supposed to be trying to get in touch with a person that is trying to get some information out the Savannah ports, because there was a person at the truck show that said, they would like to have drivers in the ports and they make pretty good money, but they'll never have a lot of women that apply out there, but they make a lot of money. So I'm going to try to get some information. This is what's going to free me up the time. My whole goal for coming off the road is going to be, number one, to get better job opportunities for drivers so they can have these local opportunities. Also to figure out some more information about the ports, how you can get on at those locations. Another thing is, I need to build relationships with customers so I can get their loads. And one good thing about me, y'all, I'm a talker, and I build good relationships with people. Another thing is, I am going to be able to try to be kind of a little bit transparent when it comes to booking these loads and drivers getting these loads. I can actually give them an explanation of why this is this, or whatever the case may be, so they have a better understanding on how to what they're looking for as far as their rates and things like that, and help them out with that. Hey, Shape World, girl, how are you? I know I had looked at you. Something was going on. You was on my mind because something had happened. I don't know if it was like a ticket or something or whatever that you had. I was worried about you. You was on my mind. I meant to reach out to you. We're gonna have to do a live feed, because I want to make sure that you okay, or whatever the case may be. Your truck was certain. Yeah, I don't know if I looked at all of it or whatever, but I saw something like you had did you have like like a knife or something, and they pulled you over, and you may need to talk to somebody about the way that they treated you. I know I had got some of the information or whatever the case may be, but it would always be good to maybe reach out to Truckers Justice and let them know your situation and what happened, the Justice Center, and let them know what happened and how you was treated and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we do. And hopefully I'll have some time on my time off, which is going to be the 25th to the 29th. But I was thinking about you because I really want you to maybe talk to somebody about the situation, what happened, and maybe try to get maybe some legal advice from somebody. But reach out to ask attorney Paul Taylor from the Justice Center to be able to. Do you have a Legal Shield, the commercial drivers legal program, to see if they will be able to help you or anything like that? But other than that, y'all, it's almost an hour. I really want to get up early so I can get up out of here, because I just don't know the changes that they're getting ready to make. So that's the only thing. But other than that, y'all, it's business as usual. There's nothing different, no changes, no ever the places okay, you got somebody to help you now. Okay. um but other than that, it's just a normal Sunday. It's 39 degrees up here in Pennsylvania, and we'll be getting out of here in the morning. And what may come down the line, kind of brace yourself, because they're going to have to take some kind of more extra precautions so this thing don't continue to spread. But worst case scenario, I just feel like they're going to interstate truckers got lawyers too. Okay. um but I think they're going to just do a more of a lockdown. Okay, that's all. I think as drivers, we will be okay, because we're going to be able to move. I don't think they will be locking us down. I think they're going to be letting commercial drivers come through back and forth. I do feel at a point that they may have some checkpoints to make sure that people are not unnecessarily traveling. But they are going to have to do something. Um, they are going to have to do something to stop it. But the good thing is, we're all going to be okay, hopefully. And but just watch your spending. Okay, just get your necessities and things that you need that may hold you over for 2 weeks, and let's get through this. Okay. Other than that, thank a trucker. Okay. And keep us in your prayers, while we're up and down this highway. Just keep us on your mind, because we're out here trying to get the job done. And peace, love, joy, and happiness. And you have a wonderful and blessed night.